Good morning, and welcome to the 10th Annual DCS Awards Ceremony. We are gathered here today to celebrate a decade of employee excellence and the valuable contributions the men and women who comprise Team DCS have made. We appreciate all of you for taking the time to be here today to celebrate with your fellow teammates. Also, we congratulate all those who have been nominated. We are stronger together, and today is a reflection of that belief. Thank you to all the family and friends that are here with us today. And again, welcome to the award ceremony. Now, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. It is now my honor to invite Commissioner Michael Nell to deliver our welcome message.
Well, good morning. What a wonderful day. One of my favorite days when we can celebrate the accomplishment of the men and women of DCS. So it's my honor and privilege to be here this morning. I have been told to refrain from any dad jokes. Okay, but my One Take Wednesday buddy, and she knows who she is, she gave me an emergency dad joke kit. So if I do need it, I can break this out at any time. Let me first start off by saying thank you to all those that make this ceremony and this event possible. There's a lot of things that go on behind the scene, without a doubt. I want to give a special appreciation to Sherry Chambers, who coordinates this event annually for us. Does a fantastic job, but she is somewhere else. And she's somewhere else when you hear us talk about this should not be our first priority. Her daughter is expecting any moment. So she is there about to have her second grandchild. So we're excited about that for her. The other thing that I want to give thanks and appreciation for is all of those that took time to nominate individuals that are reflected here today. I really do not believe there is any greater compliment than to be recognized by your colleagues and peers. Win or not, nominations are just as important because someone is valuing your work and someone took the time to do that. So I wanted to thank those that took the time to write the nominations for individuals. I also want to thank those that are nominated and thank you for the work that you do each and every day. And it is so refreshing to see you recognized by your colleagues and peers. And finally, let me thank in advance and congratulate in advance all of our award winners. This is your day. It's a day for us to celebrate your accomplishments with DCS, but it's also an amazing day to celebrate 10 years of DCS, and that in and of itself is worth of applause. So thank you for being here. You all had a choice of what to do with your time today. You chose to be here for this special event, and I know that I deeply appreciate it, very much so, as do the nominees and award winners. So without further ado, we will begin the show, and let me introduce you to our Chief of Staff, Scott Maurer.
Good morning. Glad everybody is alert and awake, and we're getting ready to get things started here. So for the past several years, we've begun this ceremony with a special recognition of a group that has made a significant impact over the previous year. Instead of recognizing one incredible group this year, we're going to celebrate a decade of making a difference. It's hard to believe DCS hit the 10-year mark this July. 10 years of selfless service, progress, innovation, providing opportunities for successful outcomes, and a decade of one officer, one family, one community. To recognize this milestone, our amazing external affairs team put together a video tribute to show off the journey that we've taken over the past 10 years. So without further ado, I'm honored to introduce A Decade of Public Safety and Progress.
This is Governor Brian Kemp.
And I'm First Lady Marty Kemp.
For the past 10 years, the Department of Community Supervision has been a valued partner in upholding public safety, helping keep communities across Georgia strong, secure, and thriving.
In that time, you've helped hold former criminals accountable, guided lives towards positive outcomes, and ensured that victims' voices are heard.
Your dedication and innovation have not only enhanced public safety, but also helped make Georgia the best place to live, work, and raise a family.
You've shown that accountability and opportunity can work hand in hand, and your impact is felt in communities across our great state.
On behalf of all Georgians, thank you for 10 years of outstanding service.
Keep up the great work, and God bless.
God bless.
Together we celebrate 10 years of dedication, growth, and transformation at the Georgia Department of Community Supervision. Over the past decade, we built a department grounded in innovation, integrity, and service to the people of Georgia.
When DCS was created in 2015, we were stepping into something entirely new. We were tasked with unifying multiple agencies and building a department from the ground up. That came with challenges, but also a rare opportunity to design a smarter, more effective model for community supervision in Georgia.
Government in its own right is slow to change. You know, you had the Department of Probation that had their supervision. So I give full credit to Governor Deal for a job well done on criminal justice reform.
It came out of my initiative for overall criminal justice reform. We took that on and did so over the entire 2 terms that I had. The first thing I did was to create a commission to be made up of people that had all involvement in the overall criminal justice situation. And they made recommendations every year. They made recommendations, and we presented those to the General Assembly for their consideration. Taking on something that was perceived to be very, very controversial and did not show much promise of ever succeeding in a legislative format. The first year when we presented our package to the General Assembly, it passed unanimously.
That's the story about how the department was created, and that was to put both the parole their parole supervision and taking probation supervision out from under DOC and combining them into one agency.
From day one, our people showed up with purpose. They helped lay the foundation, shape our culture, and bring the vision to life.
Over the past decade, administration functions have quietly powered much of what makes DCS successful, from managing our workforce and providing clear direction through strategic planning to delivering crucial research and data insight that drives smart decisions. These teams have been essential to our progress.
The most memorable moment I can think of was when we was transitioning from Department of Corrections to Department of Community Supervision. It was the excitement of seeing everyone's faces because it's like we was in an old era but going into a new era.
I think our success has been a result of our leadership's vision, their ingenuity, and the infinite hard work of Team DCS.
This year marks 10 years of operational excellence at DCS, a decade of reimagining what supervision can and should be. It's more than a milestone. It's a reflection of how far we've come and how committed we remain to the people and communities we serve.
For 10 years, executive operations has been a driving force behind DCS's momentum, anticipating challenges, preparing our workforce, and strengthening the agency from within through strategic communication, training, talent development, and initiative management. This division ensures the department is always ready to meet the moment.
When I think about the core values of DCS, Teamwork is probably the biggest core value that resonates with me the most, because we can't do the job we do if we don't work as a team. And from the inception of our agency, it's always been about team and family and working together.
When DCS was formed, we weren't just merging operations. We were merging budgets, systems, and financial responsibilities for multiple agencies. That presented a challenge, but also a chance to build something more efficient, more transparent, and more strategic.
For 10 years, technology has been a catalyst for transformation at DCS, helping us work smarter, connect better, and serve communities across Georgia more effectively. From the very beginning, we brought together parole, probation, and community supervision systems into a unified digital platform.
The way I've seen DCS change since its inception is not only the way we treat the communities. You know, DCS was founded on the one community philosophy. We're one officer, one family. But you know, that has rippled out into everything we do. The way we talk to each other, the way we talk to people who aren't on supervision, and the way we talk to partners out in the community who want the same thing that we do, which is stronger, more vibrant communities.
I think what defines DCS at this moment is that of being game changers. We see the need within our communities for finding ways to make sure people don't go back to jail. We don't want to throw away the key and forget about them. They are people and they deserve chances to change.
I have been in the DRC program, and I want to say happy anniversary to the DCS. I'm very grateful to my counselors, my teachers, like I call them. Thank you very much. I am free of my addiction. I am happy, and I have my family back, and congratulations.
And I want to say thank you for helping my mom, because it was something very needed, and I'm very grateful for it.
DCS has been amazing. The referrals from DCS are awesome, because you can tell that the officers know what's going to fit. DCS has been so helpful for us working together to try to find the best fit for people. So it's been, we're super grateful for them.
I hope we continue to prioritize putting people at the front of our work. That is something that this agency has done a phenomenal job at with our staff in the communities that we serve, and I hope we continue to make people our priority, and that we continue to have the passion to do the work that we do.
All of you have done a tremendous job, and working with other components of the overall picture, whether it be pardon and parole, whether it be Department of Corrections, whether it be local probation offices, or whomever it is in the overall process. Y'all have done an excellent job, and you have come together. And as I said, the title of a speech I'm going to give is, they said it couldn't be done. You've proven that it can be done, and I want to congratulate you for it.
We've come a long way in these past 10 years, but this is just the beginning. Community supervision is always evolving. We look forward to the future. We will continue to focus on building safer communities and helping people succeed even after supervision ends. Thank you, Team DCS, for the difference you've made in the lives of others.
This is the moment we've all gathered here to celebrate. As employees are recognized, we ask that recipients enter the stage near the podium and exit by the flags. I am honored to introduce Shantae Porter, Executive Operation Director, who will begin the presentation of awards.
Good morning, Team DCS and distinguished guests. What an incredible day to celebrate. As we mark our 10-year anniversary, let's take a moment to applaud a decade of growth, success, and making a real difference. "10 years is a huge deal, and it's all thanks to the passion and dedication and hard work of every person who makes up Team DCS. You are truly the heart of this agency. And it is with great pleasure that I now turn our attention to the future and to recognize outstanding teammates. I have the distinct honor of acknowledging a select group of colleagues who have been awarded the prestigious Command College Scholarship. The Command College Scholarship is granted to outstanding individuals who consistently demonstrate exceptional academic merit, leadership, and steadfast commitment to public service. The scholarship is specifically awarded to DCS employees actively pursuing advanced education through Command College program in partnership with Columbus State University. This year, we are proud to recognize a teammate whose achievements exemplify the qualities this scholarship celebrates. So if you would, please join me in congratulating Diane Robinson as the agency's Command College Scholarship recipient. Congratulations again to Diane. As we are celebrating our agency's 10-year anniversary, we are reminded of the power of commitment and lasting dedication. And it is an honor to follow that spirit by recognizing an achievement that speaks to the very heart of public service. It is with immense pride and deep gratitude that I stand before you to honor a truly remarkable group of colleagues. Today, we celebrate our teammates who have reached monumental milestones of 25, 30, and 35 years of unwavering service to the citizens of the great state of Georgia. These faithful service awards are more than just tokens. They are our sincere appreciation for your profound dedication and commitment to public service. Each of you has built a legacy, dedicating decades of your lives to serving Georgians and upholding the values we share. You have all exemplified the true meaning of servant leadership, the commitment you've shown not just to a job, but to a calling, a lifetime of making tangible differences. On behalf of the entire agency, I extend our deepest admiration and a heartfelt thanks for your exceptional contributions. We are truly better because of each of you. As your name is called, please come forward to the stage because we want to capture this moment with a group photo of these incredible milestones. We will begin by recognizing our 25-year recipients. Mr. Aberdeen Bula, Beverly Brown, Sonia Bryant Reed, Amargo Crenshaw, John Vincent Crew, Mike Danis, Lakeisha Dye, Anita Dorsey, Will Driver, Jeffrey Scott Ford, Davika Gordon, Mark Guzzi, Melanie Hasty, Eva Hollis, Pam Hutchison, Michael Jewell, Tanisha Jones, Paul Eric Kenworthy, Demetrius Lattimore, Stephen Lewis, Patrina McClure, Jamie Moody, April Moore, Judy Nathan, Lily Perry, Jatanya Lowry Poole, Chad Purvis, Andrea Ratney, Diane Robinson, Gregory Sanders, Chrissy Scoggins, Walter Eugene Singleton, Angela Sneed, Yamika Stanley, Shan Strickland, Courtney Vinson, Kay Watkins, Andrew Lee Willer, Sanja Worth, Janice Denise Worthen, and Andy Zimmerman. Now to celebrate our 30 years of service recipients. Miss Tamika Buck, Ramona Maria Burgess, Marcus Flynn Carlton, Pamela Lee, Beth Goddard Lewis, Carla Felicia Moses, Scott Mullis, Gregory Scott Owen, Laurie Rozier, Rhonda K. Shutters, Nancy Smith, Michelle Stanley, and Kyla Willabanks. "30 years, what an amazing milestone. You've hit that place where we're all a tad bit jealous because you can now start answering emails with, sure, I'll look into that. And speaking of legendary commitment, let's take a moment to celebrate the incredible commitment of our longest service team members today. We're thrilled to now honor and recognize the amazing achievement of our teammates reaching 35 years of dedicated service. Mr. James Bergman, Reginald Carver Birdsong, Brian Thomas Gilmore, Karen Livington, and Ms. Donna Moore. Just the two of y'all, come on.
Olivia Duke, our Chief Financial Officer, will present the award for customer service.
Good morning, lovely Team DCS and guests. Clearly, we have filled this place out. It is standing room only, although I think we have some spare seats if you guys want to make friends with strangers. I am very pleased today to announce our Customer Service Award. It is awarded to individuals for performing in an exceptionally courteous and cooperative manner, for providing exceptional support for coworkers, supervisees, or for the general public that increases public safety and/or community good. And today, our nominees are on the screen. So let's give a big round of applause. Look at all those nominations. And our winner for our Customer Service Award actually goes to our outstanding DCS Recruitment and Retention Team. Katrina, when I call your name, please come to stage. Katrina Hall, Kyle Aldrich, Dame Brown, Shavanya Cruz, Lance Robbins, and Amisa Sturdivant. Sorry, I read you a little out of order, baby. My bad. Okay. Congratulations.
The DCS Recruitment and Retention Team exemplifies selfless service and embodies the agency's values every day. They set high expectations for responsiveness, ensuring inquiries are answered promptly and accurately, while sharing expert guidance with applicants, citizens, and college partners. They provide personalized support through interview prep sessions, even outside normal business hours, helping applicants feel confident and prepared. Beyond their core duties, the team strengthens the agency's culture by fostering collaboration, celebrating milestones through e-cards, and promoting a "we're better together" philosophy. Their efforts extend to supporting the hiring process, onboarding, and team-building initiatives, always going above and beyond. In September 2024, the Recruitment and Retention Team rose to the challenge, designing and implementing an internal disaster relief effort that supported 64 employees in need. They engaged 112 staff volunteers, delivered essential items, assisted with debris cleanup, provided gift cards, and created an employee resource guide to connect staff with local aid. The team also raised $4,540 in donations and personally delivered supplies to employees' homes and temporary residences. These actions were more than operational. They demonstrated empathy, emotional intelligence, and professionalism. Employees felt truly heard, valued, and supported during difficult times. Because of the team's leadership, the DCS Disaster Relief Initiative became an ongoing program, ensuring continued support for the employees facing hardship. The Recruitment and Retention Team's work reflects the high standards of customer service, anticipating needs, responding with heart, and leaving a lasting impact. They show that exceptional service begins internally, building trust, morale, and a resilient agency culture. Please join us in congratulating the Recruitment and Retention Team recipients of the 2025 Customer Service Award. Phil Sellers, Chief Information Officer, will present the Innovation Award.
It's great to see everyone here on this great day. So the Innovation Award, a topic near and dear to my heart, is awarded to individuals who have initiated and implemented innovative best practices that create agency efficiencies, further the DCS mission, or make a significant contribution to supervisees and/or DCS officers and staff. So let's take a look at our Innovation Award nominees. All right. Well done to all. And the winner of the Innovation Award for this year is the DCS External Affairs Public Relations Team. As I call your name, please come up to the stage. Jamel Washington, Andrew Hauser, Sarah Huff Lombardo, Katara Denman, Emily DeJong.
The DCS External Affairs Public Relations Team has transformed how a public safety agency communicates by embracing technology, responding in real time, and reshaping the department's brand into a stronger, more confident identity that reflects its growth and evolving role in community supervision. Focused on building meaningful connections through innovating branding, media engagement, and collaboration with government partners, the team works to highlight the department's positive impact across Georgia. Their videography captures the heart of DCS's mission by showcasing the people, stories, and programs that define the department. Using compelling visuals and narratives, the team creates authentic content that connects with audiences, builds pride, and drives engagement. Cinematic aerial drone shots are central to their storytelling. Unlike most law enforcement agencies that use drones for surveillance, DCS uses them to tell stories, offering sweeping views that bring the mission to life. Every frame and edit is intentional, elevating people over programs. Produced entirely in-house with existing staff and equipment, this approach delivers high-quality content at little to no additional cost, giving DCS full creative control while maximizing resources and ensuring fiscal responsibility. But visuals alone aren't enough. The team pairs footage with compelling human-centered narratives that reveal the why behind community supervision. They highlight officers, supervisees, and staff as the driving forces of change. From field interviews to milestone reflections, they bring clarity and dignity to complex work. Last year, DCS gained over 3,000 new followers with Facebook, accounting for nearly two-thirds of that growth. Nearly 700 posts generated more than 1.3 million impressions across social platforms. This strategic, consistent presence has strengthened internal culture, built public trust, and highlighted DCS values and actions. By producing videography, storytelling, and social media content entirely in-house, the team delivers powerful communications without outsourcing. This saves costs, preserves authenticity, and proves innovation doesn't require a large budget, just the right team and vision. Their bold approach is paying off. They've modernized how DCS communicates while preserving the authenticity of the DCS mission. Thoughtful and rooted in service, their work reflects both innovation and intention. The EA Public Relations team has built more than a communication strategy. They've built a platform for purpose, one that connects, informs, and inspires. Deputy Commissioner of Administration, Michelle Stanley, will present our Leadership Award.
Good morning, Team DCS and guests. It is overwhelming with pride and joy to see so many of you here today. It just really warms my heart for us to be here to celebrate all the nominees and award recipients. But I have the pleasure of the Leadership Award. Leadership is not defined by titles or authority. It's defined by influence, integrity, and the ability to bring out the best of others. True leaders are those who set the standards, inspire confidence, embody our core values of accountability, integrity, selfless service, teamwork, and individual development. The DCS Leadership Award is awarded to individuals for outstanding performance in guiding attention to issues and concerns that impacts the quality of the work we do in this agency and in our environment. This year, Leadership Award nominees are listed behind us. Can we give them all a round of applause? And this year's winner is the Southern Judicial Circuit Valdosta team, made up of Melanie Hasty as coordinating chief, Rebecca Dalton, Janae Epps, and Chris Yarbrough, assistant chiefs.
This year's DCS Leadership Award honors a team that showed what true leadership looks like, not in times of comfort, but in times of crisis. The Southern Judicial Circuit, and especially the Valdosta team, displayed extraordinary strength and unity following the devastating hurricane that struck Georgia in 2024. When disaster hit, this team didn't hesitate. They stepped forward, protecting one another, supporting their community, and leading with courage and compassion. Even as many faced personal hardship without power, water, or even homes, they never stopped serving. Staff remained steadfast in their commitment to our mission, promoting person-centered supervision by ensuring supervisees received the services and resources needed to create opportunities for success, even in the face of opposition and hopelessness. Staff members volunteered at shelters, provided supplies to those in need, and placed the well-being of others above their own. At the heart of it all was Chief Melanie Hasty, whose leadership was steady, selfless, and deeply human. She worked tirelessly to care for her team, using her own resources to buy food and fuel, checking on staff, and setting an example of servant leadership that inspired everyone around her. Together, the Valdosta office embodied the DCS values of selfless service, teamwork, and integrity. They reminded us that leadership isn't about recognition. It is about rising to the occasion, lifting others up, and leading with heart. We proudly recognize the Southern Judicial Circuit Valdosta team, recipients of the DCS Leadership Award, for their courage, compassion, and unwavering commitment to one another and the communities they serve. At this time, James Bergman, Special Operations Director, will come forward for moments of remembrance and celebration.
Good morning. As we do every year at this point in the presentation, let's change our focus for a few minutes to remember those who left us too soon over the past year. We remember them not with sadness, but with thankfulness that comes from having known them. We lost 4 active members of our DCS family this year, and we also lost some retirees and other former co-workers. Many of us also lost family members and friends outside of DCS throughout the year. These losses leave a hole in us that can't be filled. We'll find our new normal, but we'll never forget the impact that these co-workers, family, and friends had on us. Let's remember the positive impact that these individuals had on us and others as we celebrate their lives and contributions to public service. Please continue to be in prayer for and support the families and co-workers of those who we lost. Each of these dedicated public servants gave from their heart with a cheerful attitude. What they gave was their service to others, not because it was their job, but because that's who they were and that's how they lived their lives. Aaron Puck, Chief Community Supervision Officer in the Atlanta Circuit, had 24 years of state service with GDC and then DCS. According to Atlanta Circuit staff, Chief Puck epitomized the word teammate. His life and career were spent demonstrating servant leadership, quietly setting the standard for Atlanta DCS while bringing out the best in those around him. Aaron's legacy is that of a true gentleman and a professional who every given day was who he said he was. Daphne Walker, or Dee Dee as she was known to her friends and co-workers, was a behavioral health counselor too in the District 3 Macon Judicial Circuit. She had 29 years of state service, beginning with GDC and moving to DCS at the inception. She was a devoted and energetic person who loved to laugh and interact with her colleagues. She had a profound impact on those she served as well as those with whom she worked. Richard Herrera, CSO2 in the Enoda Circuit, gave 10 years of his life to state service. He began with GDC in 2014 and moved to DCS at the inception. In addition to his CSO duties, Richard was also the dad of the office. He was always giving advice and cracking dad jokes. For Christmas parties, you could always count on him showing up in his Santa costume. His sense of humor and his willingness to talk your ear off will be missed not only in the office, but in the Enoda community as well. Lamont Cornett. I don't usually post pictures of spouses on these memorial slides, but I hope you'll forgive the exception in this case. As many of you know, Lamont Cornett and his wife Rhonda were together when they were both killed in a car crash in September of this year. Lamont was a lab tech who provided services in both the Dalton and Rome day reporting centers. He only spent 4 years with DCS, and he held a variety of jobs prior to joining us in DCS. According to Chief Finazzi, Lamont was the person who was simply focused on getting the job done and had few complaints in doing so. He was an exceptional friend and co-worker, and he'll be greatly missed. Please join me in a moment of silence, and if you feel led to do so, I would ask that you use the time to say a quick prayer, asking for peace and comfort for the family, friends, and co-workers of those we remember today. These public servants served others both as a career and as a lifestyle, and they made a difference. I also take this time to remember others in our agency who lost family members and friends and suffered other losses over the year. So join me in a moment of silence. Remember, as we work through the grief associated with loss, that we have the DCS Peer Support Team, EAP, and our wellness app to lean on for support. Just as importantly, or maybe more importantly, we also have our coworkers to lean on. They're going through the same things with us, and we should all pay attention to our coworkers and be sure that they're okay, just as we ask that they would do the same for us. Our peer team members are trained to provide interventions and an empathetic ear for employees suffering from the after effects of a critical incident or other stress-inducing event. It's not counseling or therapy, but it offers support. Sometimes it's as simple as providing an ear to listen or a shoulder to lean on. If you want to take advantage of it, all you have to do is contact any one of the members of the peer team by phone, email, or through the peer support link in the portal landing page, or even within the Cortico app. If you would like for one of us to check on someone you're concerned about, you can call us and tell us that as well. Thank you.
Thank you for that, James. This time of reflection undoubtedly reminds us of our strength and support we have as the DCS family. At this time, I would like to invite Operations Support Director Sherry Bloodworth to continue our presentation of awards.
Good morning, wonderful team DCS. It's great to see everyone this morning. In honor to highlight the contributions that our day reporting centers make toward advancing the mission of DCS, quarterly awards are implemented to be given throughout the year, recognizing those with community service hours completed and highest employment rates, recognizing each quarter. Today, I have the honor of recognizing 2 DRCs with outstanding performance during fiscal year 2025. These programs have consistently demonstrated excellence in the areas of employment and community service work, combined with highest census for the fiscal year. The DRC finalists include Atlanta Day Reporting Center, Gainesville Day Reporting Center, and Rome Day Reporting Center. Let's give them a hand. And I'm pleased to announce that the winner or the recipient of this year's DRC Outstanding Performance Award is Gainesville Day Reporting Center. Mr. Peter Collins, please come up. And the grant-funded DRC Outstanding Performance Award finalists include Alcovey Covington, Anoda Dahlonega, and Houston Warner Robbins. And I'm pleased to announce that the recipient of this year's DRC Outstanding Performance for the grant-funded program is Anoda Dahlonega. Congratulations.
Chad Purvis, Field Operations Director, will present the award for a Video Spotlight and the Tiffany Bishop Award.
Good morning, everyone. What a great day to recognize all of our top performers with DCS. I have the honor today of announcing 2 award winners. So the first one is the Video Spotlight of the Year Award. In an effort to recognize the exemplary work of CSOs in the field and encourage managerial oversight of the supervision process, we implemented quarterly awards for video interactions demonstrating the highest standards of person-centered supervision and highlighting the use of ESP skills. Today, we'd like to recognize the recipient of the Video Spotlight of the Year Award. The Video Spotlight of the Year Award finalists from the past 4 quarters include Mike Danis, Haley Lee, Victoria Shaw, and Ace Gata. Let's give all of them a round of applause. And the Video Spotlight of the Year Award winner is Ace Gata, CSO 1, District 10, Columbia Circuit.
On May 21st, 2025, Officer Gata conducted a face-to-face office interaction with one of his supervisees who had tested positive and admitted to using methamphetamines. During this interaction, Officer Gata skillfully utilized teaching the cognitive model to help the supervisee understand how thoughts influence behaviors, which in turn lead to outcomes, both positive and negative. Officer Gata effectively followed each step of the model, demonstrating a clear understanding of its structure and purpose. He also incorporated ORS techniques, open-ended questions, affirmations, reflections, and summaries to promote understanding and reinforce desirable outcomes. Notably, he emphasized that even officers can experience negative thoughts, and that success comes from recognizing and reshaping those thoughts to drive better behaviors and results. He then transitioned seamlessly into applying the cognitive model, ensuring the supervisee could connect his own thoughts to his behaviors and resulting outcomes. This approach not only deepened the supervisee's insight, but also strengthened rapport, making this a strong example of person-centered supervision in practice. This interaction demonstrated that no matter the setting, when an officer recognizes an opportunity to use a skill, it can be done effectively, even in just a few minutes. In this case, the entire exchange lasted just over 4 minutes, yet reflected a meaningful engagement, empathy, and intentional skill use. Officer Gata's actions clearly showed his investment in his supervisee's growth and success. By choosing to both teach and apply the cognitive model, he turned a challenging moment into a powerful opportunity for change and learning.
The next award is the Tiffany Bishop Award. This award is given to a DCS officer within their first year of service who has excelled by producing consistently high-quality work and foster unity with coworkers and the community beyond expected standards. This award is named in honor of the late Tiffany Bishop, whose promising career ended way too early in her life. The Tiffany Bishop Award nominees for this year are shown as on the screen. Let's give all of them a round of applause. And the Tiffany Bishop Award winner for this year is Megan Finley, CSO 1, District 2, South Georgia Circuit.
Officer Megan Finley demonstrates an exceptional level of dedication, leadership, and initiatives that far exceeds the expectation of a first-year community supervision officer. She fully embraces the responsibilities of her position while continually seeking opportunities to contribute to the agency, the community, and the individuals we serve. Officer Finley voluntarily accepted the demanding role of Accountability Court Officer for the South Georgia Circuit, a responsibility that requires both precision and compassion. In this role, she has excelled, displaying outstanding organizational skills, sound judgment, and an unwavering commitment to the court's mission of reducing drug-related crime through treatment, accountability, and support. Despite these additional duties, Megan continues to manage a full caseload with remarkable professionalism and care. Her passion for service extends well beyond the workplace. Megan is deeply engaged in community outreach and takes great pride in representing DCS in a positive light. During the holiday season, she organized officer participation in the Salvation Army's bell ringing campaign, showcasing the agency's compassion and community spirit. She frequently volunteers for local service projects, often being the first to step forward, ensuring DCS is represented with integrity and kindness. Officer Finley truly embodies the spirit of the Tiffany Bishop Award. She is dedicated, principled, and driven, an officer who leads with both heart and purpose. Her professionalism and compassion make her not only an outstanding representative of DCS, but also a role model for others to follow. Megan is not simply performing her duties, she is elevating them, leaving a lasting impact on her peers, her community, and the individuals she serves. Patrick Holsey, our Chief Operating Officer, will present the Heroism Awards.
Good morning. All right, let's give the Heroism Award today. It is great pride that I introduce the nominees for this award. The individuals have demonstrated extraordinary courage, selflessness, and dedication in the face of danger. Each nominee has gone above and beyond the call of duty, placing the safety and well-being of others before their own. Their actions embody the true spirit of heroism, reminding us that bravery is not defined by recognition, but the quiet strength to do what is right when it matters the most. So our nominees are presented before us. Let's give them a big round of applause. So this is one of the awards where we have multiple winners. And I'm going to start with our first winner for today. That's going to go to Mr. Thomas Robertson, CSO2, District 7, Cherokee Circuit.
On the morning of November 8th, while driving to work, Officer Robertson came upon a devastating head-on collision on the Rome bypass in Floyd County. Without hesitation, he turned around, grabbed his duty belt, and ran toward the burning vehicles. Reaching the first truck, Officer Robertson broke the window with his baton, and others who were on scene pulled the driver to safety just moments before the vehicle caught fire. He then rushed to the second vehicle, where he found the driver tragically deceased, and 2 young children inside. The 5-year-old was bleeding heavily from a deep wound on his head, and his 12-year-old sister was trying to stay calm. Officer Robertson comforted both children, assessed their injuries, and continued to render aid until paramedics arrived. Despite the emotional toll of what he had witnessed, Officer Robertson reported to work immediately afterward and continued his duties with professionalism and quiet strength. His actions that morning reflect exceptional bravery, compassion, and dedication to service. Officer Robertson exemplifies the courage and humanity that define the Georgia Department of Community Supervision.
And our second winner of the 2025 DCS Heroism Award is Ms. Megan Hardy, CSO3, District 1, Ogeechee Circuit.
On July 17, 2024, Community Supervision Officers Hardy and Brianna Gates responded to a tip about a registered sex offender by conducting field supervision. As they investigated the rear of the property, a pack of dogs suddenly charged from a makeshift shelter. In an instant, one of the dogs attacked Officer Gates, severely injuring her right forearm. With her partner bleeding heavily, Officer Hardy remained calm under pressure. She used a belt to create an improvised tourniquet, called 911, notified supervisors, and stayed by Officer Gates' side, providing comfort and care while managing the safety of the scene until help arrived. Her quick thinking, composure, and courage in a dangerous and chaotic moment prevented further injury and exemplified the highest standards of professionalism and teamwork within DCS.
And our last winners for the 2025 DCS Heroism Award are tag team duo, Assistant Chief Galen Joyce and CSO2 Willie Relaford from District 5, Atlanta Circuit.
On October 23, 2024, Officer Relaford heard gunfire near the Atlanta field office and immediately alerted Assistant Chief Joyce. Without hesitation, they called 911 and rushed toward the danger. Officer Relaford followed the screams and found a woman suffering from a gunshot wound, guiding police to her location. Moments later, Assistant Chief Joyce arrived and applied a tourniquet, performing life-saving care that stopped the bleeding and stabilized the victim. Their swift, fearless actions saved a life that day. Both men acted without regard for their own personal safety, demonstrating exceptional courage, professionalism, and duty to serve. Deputy Commissioner of Operations Bert Fluellen will present the Private and Public Stakeholder Awards and Circuit of the Year Award.
Thank you, Charles. Good morning. It's great to be with you here today. You know, I got a confession to make. When we were watching that video, I couldn't help but notice what the toll that 10 years has taken on me. I mean, I went from roguishly handsome to middle school substitute teacher. Enough about me and my problems. That's not what today's about. Today is about each and every one of you. So I am honored to present 3 awards today, the first of which is the Stakeholder Award. And if you're not familiar with that, it's awarded to individuals or organizations outside of DCS for performing an act that furthers the DCS mission or makes a significant contribution to the supervisees or the general public, that increases public safety and or the community good. And we give 2 awards in this category, the first of which is our Private Stakeholder Award. So we'll show those nominees. How about a round of applause for those folks? All right, but there can only be one winner. And this year, the winner of the Private Stakeholder Award is Beverly Cooper, BRC Consulting, LLC.
BRC Consulting is a specialized agency providing compliance, auditing, and ethics, serving across housing administration, insurance, government, and law enforcement sectors. Under the leadership of Chief Compliance Officer Beverly Cooper, BRC helps organizations meet regulatory standards, uphold ethical practices, and enhance the operational excellence. In December 2021, Mrs. Cooper partnered with the DeKalb Circuit through a faith-based initiative and the Delta Sigma Theta sorority. Where she serves as chairman of the Community Outreach Committee. Since then, she has been an active and valued member of the DeKalb Circuit Steering Committee. Thanks to the generosity of Mrs. Cooper and the Delta Sigma Theta, the DeKalb DCS office has been able to provide hygiene kits to homeless supervisees and martyr cards to assist with transportation throughout DeKalb County. Mrs. Cooper's passion is to provide a helping hand, not just a handout. Through her leadership and commitment to service, DeKalb supervisees have received critical resources over the past 4 years, including telephone sponsorships, martyr passes for transportation to appointments and new job opportunities, food gift cards to combat food insecurity, and hygiene products for both men and women. Ms. Cooper's compassion, vision, and ability to inspire others have made her an indispensable partner to the DeKalb Circuit and a shining example of community collaboration in action.
And our next Stakeholder Award is our Public Stakeholder Award, and we have our nominees here. Got a round of applause for those folks. And this year's winner for our Public Stakeholder Award is Alicia Bergman, the Change Center, District 2, Doherty.
The Change Center is an addiction recovery support organization rooted in family, community, and compassion. They recognize that recovery extends beyond the individual struggling with addiction. It touches families, friends, and the entire community. The Change Center honors all pathways to recovery, ensuring that every person has the opportunity to heal, grow, and connect with others who share in that journey. The center provides a safe and supportive space where individuals can receive guidance from peers who have faced similar challenges. These peer mentors help develop personalized tools that empower participants to achieve and sustain sobriety. The Change Center understands that every recovery story is unique. Their philosophy centers on building strengths, fostering honesty, and promoting change through integrity and hope. Program Director Alicia Bergman often says, the opposite of addiction is connection. That belief drives their ongoing partnership with the Doherty Circuit, where the Change Center provides direct support to our supervisees and the broader community. Through initiatives such as REACH, Responding, Engaging, and Cultivating Hope, a co-response team that assists law enforcement and individuals with behavioral health needs, they bring assessment and recovery services directly to our office. This program, led by Patricia Trish Godwin herself, a graduate peer of the Change Center, exemplifies the power of lived experience and compassion in action. The Change Center also extends practical support to our department, offering space for programs such as the Day Reporting Center and collaborating to secure vital resources, bus passes, food items, and additional locations for DRC classes when needed. The staff at the Change Center embody what recovery can and should be, proof that hard work, perseverance, and purpose transformation is possible. They have been among the Doherty Circuit's most dedicated community partners, providing mentorship, hope, and tangible support during some of the most difficult moments in our participants' lives.
All right, our next award is the Circuit of the Year Award. And if you're not familiar with that, it is awarded to a DCS circuit to recognize outstanding performance and accomplishments within the fiscal year, to include leadership performance, stakeholder relations, innovation within the circuit and implementation of best practices, community service projects, reentry services provided, and community engagement activities and events. So here are this year's nominees. How about a round of applause for them? So I have the 2025 Circuit of the Year Award, and I'm going to give it to Macon.
The Macon Judicial Circuit, serving Bibb, Peach, and Crawford counties, has exemplified excellence, leadership, and community commitment throughout the year. Under the guidance of Chief Nikisha Hooks, the circuit achieved an impressive milestone, 12 consecutive months of exceeding target thresholds in all 10 key performance indicator areas. Their consistent performance reflects their deep dedication to our mission and their lasting impact on the lives of those under supervision and the communities they serve. Chief Hooks has cultivated a supportive and dynamic team culture. She launched a quarterly Macon Circuit newsletter to celebrate staff achievements, new team members, promotions, graduations, and important events, strengthening communication and connection across the circuit. The team also maintains strong partnerships with judges, district attorneys, sheriffs, and service providers. A suggestion box was introduced to encourage feedback to promote continuous improvement, showing leadership's genuine commitment to listening and growth. The circuit's community service efforts have made a meaningful impact, from a toiletry drive and food drive supporting local resource agencies to a school supply giveaway, ensuring students start the year prepared. Their outreach efforts embody true community partnership. A highlight of their work is the Adult Readiness Program, a 4-week initiative that has helped 40 participants under DCS supervision graduate and secure employment. Their continued involvement with the Macon Reentry Coalition further strengthens public safety and builds bridges among federal, state, and local agencies. The circuit's collaboration with over 10 local organizations and employers, along with strong ties to law enforcement, has resulted in impactful operations, successful arrests, and the recovery of illegal weapons and narcotics, all in the name of keeping communities safe. The Macon Judicial Circuit's unwavering dedication to leadership, innovation, community engagement, and public safety sets a gold standard for excellence. Their achievements have elevated their team, inspired their peers, and made a lasting difference in the communities they serve. We are proud to recognize the Macon Judicial Circuit as this year's Circuit of the Year Award recipient. Chief of Staff Scott Maurer will present the awards for Employee of the Year, non-sworn, and sworn.
Good morning again. It's certainly my honor and privilege to present our last 2 awards for the year, which are the Employee of the Year Awards. It is awarded to the DCS employees who are producing consistently high-quality work beyond expected standards over an extended period and/or who have achieved a substantial contribution within the criminal justice field. So this year's non-sworn Employee of the Year nominees are, can we please give all of those folks a round of applause? I feel like I should have an envelope up here. The winner of the non-sworn Employee of the Year is Demetris Lattimore, Administrative Assistant Spree, Training Professional Development.
With more than 25 years of dedicated service to the state of Georgia, Demetris has built a reputation for professionalism, reliability, and exceptional administrative skill. From the start, her strong work ethic and attention to detail set her apart. Demetrius truly embodies the core values of our agency: accountability, integrity, selfless service, teamwork, and personal and professional development. And she does so with humility and grace. She approaches every task with care and precision, and every interaction with kindness and professionalism. Her positive attitude, dependability, and genuine care for others creates a welcoming and supporting environment for everyone at the Training Academy. As the primary liaison between the DCS Training Academy and key partners, such as the Georgia Public Safety Training Center and the Peace Officer Standards and Training Council, Demetrius plays a vital role in ensuring our operations run seamlessly. She manages post applications and inquiries, schedules training facilities, issues meal cards and parking passes, maintains rosters, and ensures that every officer receives proper credit for their training. Last year alone, she coordinated more than 200 classes and processed training records for over 3,500 students, all with accuracy and timeliness. She also processed 262 certification applications and 45 reinstatement waivers, ensuring officers remain compliant and supported. In addition, she streamlined training documentation processes, reducing paperwork, minimizing errors, and improving efficiency, allowing instructors to focus on providing high-quality training while maintaining precise and compliant records. Beyond her administrative excellence, Demetrius consistently goes above and beyond, whether arriving early to prepare for large events, staying late to support the team, or stepping in when others are out. She does it all with professionalism and a positive spirit. Demetrius, your dedication, excellence, and service to this department set an outstanding example for us all. We are honored to recognize and celebrate you today.
All right, and finally, we have the Sworn Employee of the Year nominees. Please give them a round of applause. And the winner of the Sworn Employee of the Year is Tracy Whitaker, CSO 3, District 1, Waycross.
In 2024 and into 2025, the Waycross Day Reporting Center faced an especially challenging year. At one point, only 1 of 5 counselor positions was filled. Rather than simply managing around the shortage, Tracy saw a need and stepped up. She became certified to facilitate programs like MRT and Matrix, stepping into a dual role that allowed the DRC to keep running at full strength. In addition to her core responsibilities as an officer, Tracy has spent countless hours facilitating groups, maintaining security, and supporting program delivery. None of this was assigned. She volunteered. She not only shouldered a heavy operational lift, but did it with a level of commitment that reflects deep care for the mission of reentry and rehabilitation. Her impact doesn't stop there. When Tracy learned that some new CSOs were struggling in court, she immediately offered to mentor them, sharing her knowledge, calming nerves, and ensuring that they were set up for success. Her instinct to help isn't something she turns on and off. It's simply who she is. Beyond the past year, Tracy has built a reputation over her career for being steady, dependable, and deeply compassionate. She's known for her approachable leadership style, strong work ethic, and the respect she shows to supervisees and colleagues alike. That foundation is what allowed her to rise to the occasion this year when the DRC needed her most. Tracy has modeled what service, teamwork, and dedication look like in action. She didn't just fill a gap. She became the anchor that helped keep a critical part of the DRC functioning. Her leadership, initiative, and willingness to give her more of herself embody the spirit of this award. Her story reminds us that leadership isn't about titles or recognition. It's about seeing a need, stepping forward, and making a difference. Tracy, your dedication and excellence have made a lasting impact on this department. We are proud to honor and celebrate your contributions today.
Okay, so before we wrap up, I promise I'm going to be brief. I don't have any boring stories to share with you today. I think you guys have already heard all of them. But I do have a few announcements. The One Take Wednesday Dad Joke Support Group will meet in room 815 immediately following the ceremony. The Open Enrollment Reminder Email Support Group will meet in room 816. And then finally, we have you have a cybersecurity assignment due support group that will meet as well in room 816. No, in all seriously, I know you're all thinking, which one do I go to? I mean, I just wanted to say a few words today about days like today. In all seriousness, days like today, and everyone on this stage is proud to be part of the DCS family. Myself, including everybody on this stage. It's easy sometimes to get caught up in the daily grind, emails, calls, reports. It's easy to get distracted by the negative things, the difficult cases, the complaints, the GYAs. There's a lot of what's next in my what's next queue. Sometimes we can miss all these great things, all these positive things, or miss the great things and positive things that happen on a daily basis and forget about the difference we're making every day. I promise you the positives far outweigh the negatives. And you notice that when you take moments like today to focus on days like today. Days like today help us put things back into perspective. Days like today inspire us and remind us why we do the work that we do and how powerful it is. Days like today are exceptional. Days like today, we recognize the truly exceptional people in our agency. Not every day do the exceptional people have fanfare. But on days like today, they are special, and we pause to celebrate their exceptionalness. So if you'll just bear with me for one moment, I want to introduce some of the exceptional people that are here today. Exceptional people like all of those who helped make today happen. If you're on the awards committee or had anything to do with putting this event on today, if you will please stand up. I know there's a bunch of you, so hold on. Hold on, stay standing, hold on. Exceptional people like the award recipients today. If those people will please stand up. Exceptional people like all the nominees. If you'll please stand up. And everybody please stay standing. Just bear with me for a minute. Exceptional people like the people that nominated an award winner today or a nominee today. If you'll stand up. Exceptional people who showed up today to support and celebrate their teammates. If you'll stand up. Exceptional people who are looking around wondering what's happening because I lost you at before what's up. If you'll stand up. To be honest with you, I thought 85% of you would still be sitting right now because nobody was listening to what I was saying, so we're doing well. EMT is standing up, that's good. I thought we were going to have a special category for you guys. So now you can pick up anything you may have dropped, turn left or right, and don't let the door hit you on the, I'm kidding. Today we are celebrating the exceptional, something we don't do often enough, but something we are truly surrounded by every day, just like you're surrounded by exceptional right now. You are standing because you are one of those exceptional people for being here and being part of today. Whether you're part of a committee, a recipient, a nominee, a nominator, supporting a friend, couldn't remember why you were here, and all of the people who, you are all the people who make DCS exceptional. As Jessica said earlier in the video, and I love this comment, you are game changers. I truly appreciate all of you, so before we go, please give yourselves a round of applause. I did not realize you guys were going to give me a standing ovation. That's awesome. Thank you. Lastly, Governor Deal said that it couldn't be done. Well, we did it. We did it better than expected, and we're still doing it, thanks to all of the work and dedication you guys have to making a difference every day. And as Michael said, this is just the beginning. Thank you, Team DCS. Now you can
That concludes our ceremony.